Al-Kindi, Ibn al-Nadim, all, look at the list. The most famous ones, they are not Muslims, but now they claim that they are Muslims. And actually, here they are giving you a reference about the command to kill them. You know, they are giving the reference either to kill them or to announce that those are ex-Muslims. You see, they are not making. You see the article here. They are not making things up. You can check the source. All right. So each one of those. And now, if you ask any Muslim, they will say, "Oh, this is you know Ibn Rushd. Ibn Rushd. Ibn Rushd is a famous Muslim." He's not. He's a misguided atheist philosopher who says that the Prophet imagined people to be contrary to reality. This is what Ibn Rushd said, and this is the book reference. This is not a. They love to lie. Ibn Asakir, the Muslim, what they say about him, a heretic philosopher who worked in music and astrology. He was one of those who translated the Greek books. His father Musa ibn Askar and his brother Ahmad al-Hassan were also astrologers and philosophers. And the reference, a heretic, they are not Muslims, uh, etc. Uh, this guy is an infidel, a philosopher, atheist, etc., etc., etc. His son Ibrahim Nutabit and his grandson Tabit, and then they died, and their misguidedness, source biography and of the noble figure, or let's say page 485 and volume number 13, and then you can find the same, the beginning of the end, 1185. So all of those, you see, all of those prove that those are never been Muslims, and all of this is written by Muslims, not written by anybody else. But the second you show them these pictures, you say, "Oh, this is a Muslim. Oh, this is scientist is a Muslim." You know? Can you share the link? No problem. Here we go. I will share the link with you. Here we go. And we can give it to Rumble too, because people are rumbling in Rumble. How is people on Rumble doing? All right. Uh, did the link work? I mean, for the Muslims, even Al-Qurtubi is a kafir. Al-Tabari is a kafir. I mean, who is not a kafir? Just say one statement. You're okay. Somehow you see the Muslim the same as this guy, the bald guy, Sam Shamu. Anyone who don't agree with him, he call him kafir. He's not Christian. He's a Mossad agent. You have to agree with him. Either you agree with him or you invite him to your program. If you don't invite him, tell people how great he is, he will bark on you. But the difference between some Shamshun and the Muslims, that those they will kill you. This guy only have a mouth. He bark at you and until you bring him to his program. Like he will stop barking. Like invite me, okay? Otherwise, I will keep barking until you bring me to your, or you praise me. The Muslims, they will kill you. I mean, imagine that Tabari, what they have done to him. Yeah. No, this is nothing. I mean, there is endless reference, about the Jahiz. Actually, this is one of my favorite author. This guy is a genius, actually. But he is not really. I mean, I don't want to call him a scientist, but this guy, for sure, he have a very complicated brain, and I don't know how in the world actually he's born in this area. But all of them, They don't match in Islam, and they are not Muslims, and they have nothing to do with Muslims. But uh, the second you became famous, the Muslim they will hijack you. Muhammad, he went to the city of Yathrib. He saw the Muslims, the Jews fasting. He said, "Why you are fasting?" He said, "Oh, this is the day where Moses they crossed the sea." So you know what? We are more close to the Moses than you. He just arrived to the city. He stole Moses from them. If you speak to a Muslim, he will say, "Oh, we are more close to Jesus than you." They are thieves. Any name. You know the guy, what his name? The founder of Apple. What his name? Job. This guy, he's adopted. He's adopted. His father was Syrian. He's a drunk. He's a gambler. His mother, I think she was a prostitute too. So they dump him. And then two parents who they are Jewish, they adopted him. The guy he died, he didn't believe in such a, I think Jews or Christian, I forgot the parents, maybe Jews. After he died, the Muslim, they start he's a Muslim. But this guy, he didn't, what is had to do with Muslims? Oh, his father is Syrian. So what if his father is Syrian? Can you show us once where he went to the mosque? He prayed in the mosque? Never. No. Yeah. Anyone, he become famous, they hijack him. Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great, in the Quran, you go in the Quran, suddenly Alexander the Great became a Muslim. Anyone is famous. Madonna is a Muslim, by the way. Why? Because she show her ass. Any woman she have nice ass, she's a Muslim. No. Anyone, just get famous, they will make you a Muslim, especially after you die. I will not be surprised if the Muslim, they say Christian Prince, after he died, he gave finger to Allah and he said Shahada. Just wait. Muslims are just bankrupt. The story of the Qurnayn, which is a story about a man with the two horn. It doesn't even say a man. It says, have you ever of somebody called, not even doesn't say if it's a human. It doesn't say that he is a human. It say the one with the two horn or the two horn. Who is this? Is it a cow? Is it a human? It's what? Zulqarnain. So the Jews, they came to Muhammad. That's why Muhammad here, the Jews, they always get him busted. He's a stupid idiot. They come to him and says, "Hey Muhammad, tell us about Prophet, the one who have two horn." Muhammad, he never heard of him before, maybe. So he told them, "Give me some time. I will ask my God." His God told him now. Muhammad, he went to those two slaves. There's two slaves from Assyria. They're Assyrian, and we can show the reference about that. And they told him about Zulqarnain. This is a story written by a person from Syria. He's a Christian. Fiction story. It's a fiction story about that Alexander the Great is a real person. It's like, today you make a movie and you make it the movie Ronald Reagan speaking about attacking Iran. So there's some truth in the story about the person. Like, okay, Ronald Reagan was exist. Alexander the Great was exist. But the rest of the story is fabrication. So it's a fiction mixed with. Here we go. So they are asking you about Zulqarnain, the one with the two horn. Okay, I will tell you. Yeah. And the story continue, and the story getting more stupid, more than Alibaba, to the point the sun set in a place. He found it sitting in a place where, and in a sitting in a spring of a black muddy boiling water. And then the Muslim, they try to fix it. They say to you, no, it appeared to Zulqarnain. Abdul, where it says appear, but potato. It says he kept moving until he reached the sitting place of the sun, not until sunset. He found it sitting in a spring of a black water. Then Zakir Naik says, Brother Tittar, first of all, it said that he arrived and he thought that Dulkarnaini thought that the sun sitting in the ocean. If you look at the ocean, Brother Tittar, you see the sun going in the ocean. Abdul, what ocean? It says a spring of water, you idiot. How anyone will think, imagine, thought that the sun getting inside the spring of water, there's no ocean. So they try to add things to duct tape the stupidity of Muhammad. Like how we can fix this stupidity, you know, that this Alibaba story is so big, you know, the cave is so big, you know, but in this case the cave is so small to make the sun how the sun became the how the spring became an ocean. Hmm? Nobody knows.